Storms that have been moving on to the California coast and really much of the northwest portion of the United States are really making their way across the state and here into central Indiana. And that's why we're going to have several Storm Team 6 alert days going forward. You heard the sound there. Today's an alert day as well for not only the rain, but the wind that'll be an issue today. Now, 39 degrees is the current temperature. That is the good news. We are above freezing, so no threat of freezing rain in the forecast for the rest of the morning. But here's the wind out of the south at 18 miles per hour. Now, initially, temperatures were right around freezing in northern locations from Peru over towards Hartford City to Muncie. And there could be a few slick spots remaining on bridges and overpasses, and there are some school delays in that area. You can see at the bottom of your screen. You can also find at the RTV6 app. But again, from this point forward, as the warmer air continues to work its way in, freezing rain will not be an issue for us. Plain old rain, though, will. There's not a lot going on right now. Some patchy drizzle, some light precipitation through Brown County back towards Bloomington. But that's really all we have going on right now. But as we go over to TrueCast, watch how everything kind of fills in throughout the morning and into the afternoon hours. We'll get into more of a steady rain. We'll get into more of a heavier rain throughout the course of the afternoon and into the evening hours. So as the kids come home from school, it'll be a much different story than this morning. It'll be a lot wetter out there. And as you head home from work, we could be dealing with some pockets of heavier rainfall, and not completely out of the question. You may hear a rumble of thunder, especially in southern locations. No severe weather, but you may hear, again, that rumble. The rain moves out by the time we get to 10:30, but not before we get a pretty good soaking here across the area. These are rainfall totals just through today and into tomorrow morning, and you notice that we'll be pushing up into a half an inch of rain, and then by Thursday morning, as this ends, we'll be looking at maybe over an inch of rain in some spots. So this is going to be a good soaking rain for us. And to go along with the rain, we'll have the wind. A wind advisory is in effect for almost all of Indiana, and that's for wind gusts later on this afternoon that will be up to right around 30 to 35 miles per hour. So we climb through the 40s throughout the afternoon. We'll hit a high temperature right around 48 degrees later on with that wind-swept rain that'll start to move in here throughout the course of the evening hours. Now, tomorrow is a mild day for us. Temperatures all the way up into the mid-50s across the area. We start off dry, and tomorrow very similar to today, the heaviest of the rainfall. That will be during the second half of the day as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. And again, I mentioned the 7-day planning forecast being very active. There will be the chance of precipitation each and every day all the way into the beginning half of next week. A little bit of a concern. We'll have to watch Friday into Saturday and maybe even Sunday for some freezing rain on Friday and then more of a wintry mix as we get into Saturday. I could foresee a situation on Friday with maybe the northern half of Indiana getting into some wintry weather where the southern half is not as big of an issue. But again, plenty of time to fine-tune that forecast. But again, no wintry precipitation in the forecast for today, but those roads are wet. And with an update on those roads, we go over to Amanda.